What's up, guys? Today we're going to be going over a new certification, and it's called Azure Fundamentals AZ-900. You might be asking, um, I in this YouTube channel I go over so many fundamental certification exams. Why am I not going in depth? Well, it's a long story, but there was a reason, and I'm trying to work toward like an associate level or like a mid-level exam, but not quite yet because college apps is around. But anyways, here are your tips for the AZ-900 certification. Okay, so number one, as I preach a lot in my other videos on CompTIA, Professor Messer is the guy, but for Azure, the new Professor Messer is some guy named John Saville. Okay, now John Saville, he has his Cram course, right? And it's like 3 hours long, and it covers the whole thing. But on top of that, I think he only does this for the fundamental AZ-900. He has his actual full course that's like very similar to Professor Messer's style, but the only difference I would say is that Professor Messer is definitely better in the way that it's more comprehensible, and John Saville, the way of teaching is very condensed and sometimes hard to follow, but if you really pay attention, then it's a very good resource. But anyways, I would suggest that you watch the Cram course. If you're familiar with the topic, just watch the Cram course, and that should give you enough information. But if you're not, you're new, then go watch the whole playlist. And then, of course, before the exam, like the day before, rewatch the Cram course, and and then try to watch it like 2 times speed maybe if you can comprehend it. But if not, just 1.5 is fine. Okay, and then the next one is the Microsoft Docs. Okay, so on there you'll find Azure is nice in the way that it has Microsoft Learn modules, and believe it or not, they actually have like labs so you can get like hands-on experience. But of course, Microsoft Azure Fundamentals not a hands-on exam, but the learning modules are. So if you want to start your project or something, you want to get experience, then it's a good place. But on top of that, they have raw information as well, which is important for the exam, as you know. Okay, and then Microsoft hosts their virtual training for free. Okay, you didn't hear this from me, but I'm pretty sure people post it on YouTube, and I think it's copyright, so like just go to the real thing. But I think I would say the virtual training days, their videos are pretty decent. But yeah, it doesn't cover the full thing. But anyways, when you sign up, you get a free waiver for the exam, and it takes like 3 to 5 days to like verify, or no, not verify, but to redeem it. Okay, so anyways, I took notes on John Saville's teachings. If you guys want the document with all my notes, just leave it in the comment, and then I'll send my notes. But anyways, I would say my notes are pretty like out there because I customized it to myself, and I just wrote like a lot of. It's not like in the most organized format, but it is notes. But I would suggest that you write your own notes because it really like helps you retain your own knowledge and really understand or write what you only need to know, because maybe stuff you already know. Okay, another thing is the exam fundamentals. This is like every exam has this. Exam objectives, right? And in it, I would say it's just going through the whole thing, annotate it, and see where you don't even know something, because like I thought I was ready, and I looked at it, and then there's something I didn't even know, so I had to go Google it and then find out more about it, so I was ready. And then also one more thing is there's actually like 20 official practice questions, or not official, but made by like the exam people, and it's also on my document. If you guys want me to share it, just leave a comment. Okay, and then I just like I said, annotate the whole thing, and you should be ready. And for me, this is my weird, I talked about it in another video, but my weird certification style, or since they're highly available, is that because I have test anxiety, right? So I won't be able to get good sleep the night before. I would actually just be spontaneous with it. I would set a deadline, obviously, but I'd be spontaneous with when I plan it. So I'd plan the day of. That's just me. I'm pretty unique that way, and yeah, I don't know. I just want to share that in case maybe you guys want to do the same thing. So if you guys have like test anxiety. So yeah, and people say not to do practice questions before the exam, but do practice questions before the exam. It gets your brain flowing. Yeah, so that's all for me. Hope you guys pass, get a good score. Oh yeah, what did I get? A high 800. I forgot what score, but it was between 850 and 900. Yeah, somewhere around there. Not the best, obviously, but I don't really. I'm still young, so I don't really have the aptitude yet. So I hope you guys do well in your exam, and stay tuned for more videos.